Have you ever had a brilliant idea inside of ChatGPT only to completely lose it later? It's got to be one of the most common and honestly one of the most frustrating digital problems we all face. Well, today we are going to fix that for good. You know the feeling, right? You're just scrolling and scrolling through this endless sea of untitled chats, desperately trying to find that one perfect email draft, or that amazing recipe, or that business idea that felt like a total breakthrough. It really is like trying to find a needle in a digital haystack.
But what if I told you the solution has been hiding in plain sight this whole time? Yeah, there's a simple, super powerful search tool built right into ChatGPT that, believe it or not, most people completely overlook. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how it works.
Okay, let's dive right into it with our first section, the one-click solution. We're starting with the quick win, the immediate fix that is seriously going to change how you use ChatGPT forever.
So what is this magic tool? It's just the built-in ChatGPT search. But here's the thing that makes it so great. It doesn't just look at the titles of your chats. Oh no, it scans the entire content of every single conversation. And that's what makes it so incredibly powerful.
And using it is about as simple as it gets. You just find the search bar, it's right there at the top of your chat list, type in a word you remember using, something like garden or email, and boom! ChatGPT instantly shows you every conversation that matches. No more scrolling.
But, just knowing how to search is really only half the battle. So let's move on and see how we can level up, how we can go from just finding lost chats to making them impossible to lose in the first place. This is all about building a proactive habit.
Now, this slide just lays it out so perfectly, the difference between a beginner and a pro. You see, beginners search for really vague terms like help, and they mix all sorts of topics into one chat. A pro, on the other hand, uses specific keywords, gives their chats clear titles, and keeps each conversation focused on one single topic. I'm telling you, these small habits make a huge, huge difference.
And here's the perfect visual for why that matters so much. I mean, which one of these are you more likely to find a month from now? Untitled chat or Peachtree Care Plan? It's a no-brainer, right? The second one is instantly understandable and, way more importantly, instantly searchable.
So the whole point here is to make your chat history work for you. Always rename your chats. And here's a great little mental trick. Just ask yourself, what would future me search for? And then use those exact words. And if you really want to get organized, try using consistent patterns like email follow-up to basically create your own personal filing system.
I absolutely love this quote because it completely reframes the whole idea. Stop thinking of ChatGPT as this disposable conversation tool. Instead, start treating it like a permanent, searchable notebook. It's basically a personal knowledge base that you're building with every single chat you have. All right, you've mastered the basics. You're building good habits. Now it's time for the final section, the Power User Playbook. These are the advanced secrets that are going to make you a true master of your chat history. Okay, our first power user hack is called keyword anchoring, and it's pretty brilliant. If you have a really critical chat, you can intentionally repeat a unique phrase a few times right inside of it, something like LDN onboarding script. Think of it like you're planting a secret search anchor. It practically guarantees you'll find that exact conversation instantly, no matter what else is in there.
Hack number 2 is so simple, but it is incredibly effective. Use dates in your titles. So if you have a garden plan, renaming it to Garden Plan March 2026 makes it a total breeze to find later. This is an absolute lifesaver when you have multiple versions of the same project over time.
Next up, don't give up after just one try. You got to think like a detective here. If searching for garden bed doesn't quite work, try a variation like raised bed layout. Combining and changing up your keywords dramatically increases your chances of finding what you're looking for.
And our final hack is all about habit. The single best way to prevent that untitled chat nightmare is to just rename a useful chat the moment you realize it's valuable. Don't wait. Do it right then and there. It takes what, 2 seconds? And it'll save you minutes, maybe even hours down the line.
Now, we got to be real for a second. It's important to remember that this search isn't magic. It can only find the words that you actually used. There aren't any fancy filters for dates or projects, at least not yet. And that's exactly why your chat titles and the keywords you use are your single most powerful organizational tools. So if you remember nothing else from all of this, please remember these 3 things. Number 1, always search, never scroll. Number 2, rename your chats with clear, descriptive titles. And number 3, be intentional and use specific keywords. That's really the core of it all.
And that brings us to the end. So, I'll leave you with this question. Now that you have these skills, what forgotten gem, what brilliant idea is just waiting for you in your chat history? Go on, open up ChatGPT and find out.